Good morning. It's time for this week's Altitude Living, where I walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest mountain homes to be hitting the Foothills market. Just west of the greater Denver metro area, we are talking about Bailey, Blackhawk, Conifer, Evergreen, Morrison, Littleton, Kittredge, Idaho, Idaho Springs, Golden, all the areas that you're probably interested in because they're all about 1 hour from the greater Denver metro area. We go from the least expensive, and this week we got a fat list, a lot bigger, a lot larger, a lot girthier, dare I say girthier, of a list than I was expecting. 57 homes. So we're gonna be moving through this here at a fairly quick pace. I ain't got all day today to be, although I love you guys. I ain't got all day today to be walking through these homes. But our first least expensive home of the week is 83 Peakview Drive. This is a lovely 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,700 square footer. That's a good price for that square footage. Sitting on 1.13 acres, built in 1970. Got a little bit of solar panel love up there. Where are we? Golden Gate Canyon, just by. Okay, you're pretty far. You're living that canyon life. You're pretty far up in there. So, if you want to live there, live there full time, work from home, use it as a second home. That all that works. The commute would be a bear. Okay, she's rough. She's rough. Okay, floor to ceiling windows though. That's a plus. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it looks like it's been lived in for a while. A little bit of deferred maintenance. With 1,700 square feet, I feel like an investor is going to scoop this up. As long as the well and septic are in good working order, the price seems affordable. As you guys are jumping on this morning, say what's up. Let me know who's on here, who's with me, where you watching from. Cool. That is it. Being brought to you by Tony Thorpe of Crocker Realty LLC. They are asking 375,000 for $5,000 more. You can get 255 Saddle String Road. They got an open house tomorrow, 12 to 2. This is a 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 768 square footer. Built in 1965, sitting on 0.38 acres. Okay, back Deer Creek Canyon, kind of pretty far back in there. Looks like you get a little bit of sunshine on the property, though. Okay. Nice size ceilings. You got a wood burning stove. All right. All right. It needs a little bit of love, but they often do at the bottom of the list here. Cool. Being brought to you by Tiffany and Christie team at Remax. 380,000 is the asking price. 183 Bartimus Road. Bartimus, open house today, 10 to 12. You can go see this after you see me on this video. It is a two-bedroom, one bathroom, 1,040 square footer, built in 1979. Doesn't have any info. Oh yeah, a 0.38 acre lot. Dark photos, iPhone photos. Get yourself an iPhone Realtor. Nice detached garage. Humphrey Park over there. Cool. All right, looking good, looking available. Those are all the photos, all the iPhone photos we have from Dave Petersmith of Choice Brokers Ltd. Asking price is 425,000. 1667 County Road 835. This is, it doesn't have anything as far. It looks like a barn converted. Sitting on 49.84 acres. Is that accurate? Gadzooks. Yeah, 50 acres for 460,000, and you have a little house that you can live in here while it's getting built. The question is there a two propane tanks, a 500 and 200? I'm wondering if it has a well. Okay. Rooftop particip rooftop precipitation collection system permit and water storage tanks are in place, ready for completion. So no well. So this is likely a cash only deal. But if you're looking for something off grid with acreage, where is this? 50 acres. Who goes back in here? I've never been back this far in here. So Crow Valley Road, you're going back in it. All right, interesting. I'd like to just go see this property, 50 acres. More like a hunting cabin, so you could hunt on this one. What up, Nathan Einkorn? Einkorn, or Nathaniel, sorry. Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a hunting camp. I'm trying to talk my girlfriend into. There's a bow that I found, a compound bow that looks like it's my size and everything, a whole bunch of gear, for $400, but they're over in Grand Junction. My girlfriend's going over to Paonia, which is only like it'd be 30 minutes out of her way. So I'm trying to convince her to go get this bow for me so I can just start taking shots in the garage or at the garage, towards the garage. Look at this. Look at this God's country here. There's your little slice of heaven. I'm guessing it's probably some type of forest road to the property. But man, you get the boys, you get the toys, you go hang out up here. You got yourself an outhouse. You got several little cabins. This is a great hunting spot. It is a Mission by Matthew. Or actually, I'll pull it up, Nathan. You could tell me what you think. Please hold. Since I think we're the only people here, Nathan, which is, kind of sad, but kind of joyous because then we get to talk about bows real quick. So I'm looking at this bow right here. So Mission Compound Bow, 29-inch draw, got a 72-inch reach. And so I did the math. They say what divided by 2.5. And so that's 28.8. So 29-inch draw. See is right where I want to go. And I get a bunch of gear in here with it too. Like a little scope. And you get all that. Bunch of bows, case, everything like that. That look like a good deal. $400. Anyways, that's what I'm up to. Oh, they even have a looks like they have a area. Yeah, a lot of additional work being done on on this property here. Bigfoot is your bouncer. Yeah, this is a boys camp here. Yeah, that's kind of what people were telling me. Good bow for your first bow. Bill Davis, Keller Williams selling this bad boy for 460,000. I don't know where my peeps are this week. I feel like in the summertime there would be less people because everyone's out there traveling, but we got a whole bunch of sleepyheads stay in bed, I guess. Our next new listing is 9 Moondance Lane by Jackie Jones of Remax. This is a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,003 square footer, open house tomorrow, 11 to 1. Sitting on 0.59 acres, built in 1935. She's old, but she definitely has a newer roof. This photo's going to come up. Photos. There we go. There's your little spread right off of 119. So easy in, easy out. Nice metal roof. Looks updated. Okay. Nice little mountain getaway, mountain starter home if you're balling on a budget. Keep the kiddos, keep the a little cute little backyard. All right, all right, chicken coop. Cute little homestead over here. Asking price for $464,999. Did you get anything when you went hunting this past week, Nathan? I imagine you had an elk tag. Next up is 3055 Yucca. I always say that wrong. Yucca Drive. Open house today, 1 to 3 at 3055. Nathan, I don't know what that means, tag soup. Sitting on 8,015 square foot lot, built in 1930. Another older house here. Over in Evergreen, though, this is a good price point for Evergreen. Oh, and back in kind of the El Pinal area. Cool. So easy access to 74, easy access to the lake, parking, and the deck look like something to look into. A nice open little living space here. Yeah, definitely house. We call this lived in. Feels lived in here. But if you want easy in, easy out in Evergreen and you're balling on a budget, there you go. I don't know what that is. Okay, nice little storage. Tag suit means we didn't get anything. We caught a huge mountain lion on our trail cam day 2. Pretty sure that's pushed her out. Those damn cats. Those felines. Um, yeah, interesting access here. Probably what's going on with the price. I don't know if that garage is on your property or not. Nope, the garage does not look like it's on your property. Okay. With their house coming in. Interesting layout there, positioning. Being brought to you by Lisa Young of Elevations Real Estate. Asking price 475,000. I got a property on the hill over in Kittredge. This is 26197 South End Road, Unit A. End road meaning it's the last road. Means you get to look down on everybody. It's at the top of the hill there. So South End Road here, looking down, everything is elevated over here. Parking can sometimes be a little bit persnickety, and it does look like it's one of these townhomes. I got a friend that lives in one of these. Oh, but you got the end unit and a nice sitting area. Yeah, big yard for one of these little like this row home type setup. Looking good, looking clean. There's your view. Saddest thing is Black Hat Cattle Company, which was one of the best steakhouses up here across the road there on 74. It closed unexpectedly. Cool. This one is looking good, looking clean. Asking price by Bonnie Herning of EXP Realty. Asking price is 525,000. 364 Sleepy Hollow Drive. It's a four bedroom, two bathroom, 2,240 square footer, sitting on a 1.7 acre lot built in 1978. Question is, where are we? We are back on Sleepy Hollow Drive, kind of just across the way from the Berlin Ranchettes area, right by the Loaf and Jug, right by the Happy Camper Cannabis Company to go get your weed, man. Cool, okay, looks clean, looks tidy, not completely up. The appliances look good. Got a pellet stove in the corner. Good space. Windows look like they've been updated. Flooring looks good. Yeah, okay. Ain't much to it, but cool. Basement with the wood burner. Nice and cozy little mountain getaway. I dig it. It's built-ins. Being brought to you by Trang Yannick of Madison and Company Properties. Asking price 550. Julia Purrington of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services is selling this Indian Hills homestead, 5253 Giant Gulch Road, one bedroom, half bath, 608 feet, 5 acre lot though. Hey, built in 1919. It looks like it was built in 1919. Oh, yeah. Look at that. You could see through the walls there. All right. Yep. That's sure is something. A little studio that's looking just as rustic. French doors, huh? And you get 5 acres. Get your well. Okay. 550,000 what they're asking for that. Good luck. 19 U Lane over in Bailey. This could be your house. This is a perfect house for you. I tried to put a joke together there. It's too early. I'll get some of this coffee going here. See some of you guys jumping on here, wiping the sleepies out of your eyes. Good morning. Let me know who's on here. Who's with me? Are you with me? Four bedroom, two and a half bathroom, 2,324 square feet, sitting on 1 acre, built in 1985. Looking good. Okay. Looks like some skylights that they closed in. It still looks light and bright despite not having those skylights. Bacon. Cool. Wood burning. So it looks good. Looks clean. 1 acre. Just enough to give you some privacy. Big garage. I dig it. Being brought to you by Aria. Ooh, how do you say this name? Aria Khosravi. Sorry, brother, if I butchered that name. Asking prices 579,000. Whoa. Well, next up is 33751 Nova Road over in Pine. This is the Pine Junction area, if I'm right. A four-bedroom, two-bathroom, 1,870 square feet, sitting on 1.4 acres, built in 1978. Yeah, you're right behind Pine Junction here. So this little Nova loop runs you all around. So not far from 285, you do have a little bit of residential area over there. Got looks like it's got some views. There you go. Tight little galley kitchen, big fridge. All right, a lot of furniture in there, a lot of tennis balls. All right. I'd hate to make that bet every day. Cool, there you have it. Being brought to you by Kelly Frederick of Remax Professionals, asking price 595,000. 2774 Upper Apex Road in Central City. Get a pond view here. Two bedrooms, says zero bathroom. Um, 2.5 acres. Bring your horses. O's 2.66 acres. Built in 1972. So you're back up Upper Apex Road. So probably about 10 minutes. I'm guesstimating to get back to Central City. So you're a little bit back in there. It looks nice and quiet. Nice aspen trees. All right, it's a fixer upper. Okay. Yeah, it could look like that. I love when people ask me, like, could you do this with a property? I'm like, you can do anything if you throw enough money at it. But the pond view in the mountains and those beautiful aspen trees, that is hard to come by. All right, it is pretty much gutted. All right, you get the picture though. It is gutted house with the pond view. Being brought to you by Patricia Nepel of Swan Realty Corporation. Asking price 600,000 even. We got GGB representing the Berlin Ranchettes. What up, GG? Welcome back. Good to have you. You have been missed. 23891 Sopai Road over in Indian Hills. Oh, yeah, nice little Indian Hills flat land, tons of exposure, nice metal roof. Built in 1952, sitting on 0.71 acres. Nice metal roof, nice big old mantle with the flagstone. All right, looks good, looks clean. Get more meadowy feeling over in the Indian Hills area, but then you have really great access either to Kittredge or to 285 there. BGB was on baby watch while waiting new grandson. Nice. Busy with granddaughter while parents prepared. Well, that's sweet of you. It's nice to have a free babysitter in the area. Cool. Nice detached garage. Looking good, looking clean. Being brought to you by the Empower team at Keller Williams DTC. Asking price 625,000. 34661 Whispering Pines Trail. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,776 square footer. Sitting on 1.01 acres, built in 1998 with the views. Okay. House is there. Looks like a nice traditional house. Nice views out the windows there. Damn. You are in the mountains. That's a sweet view. Cool. I dig it. Looks good. Where is this one? You are a little ways back there. Probably about 10, 15 minutes. Windy road to get back out over on Wandercrest Drive there. Being brought to you by Heidi Schaffnit of Remax, asking price 625,000. 11962 Coal Creek Heights. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,776 square footer. 1776. That was a good year. On 1.14 acres, built in 1980. I'm just going to zoom through this one here. And get a big fat list of 57 properties. I was not expecting that. Oh, yeah. That's what's up, though. Living that canyon life up Cold Creek Canyon Road. But hella views. Okay. It's a unique spot to put an oven. Cool. There you have it. Being brought to you by Tom Dunrud of EXP. Asking price is 665. 262 Verdi Drive. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2,074 square footer. Sitting on 0.83 acres. Built in 1999, 99. Where are we? All right, so we're back in Blackhawk, it looks like. Just past Dory Lakes there. So you're probably about 20 minutes to get to either Netherland or Blackhawk. Not too far off of 119, though. Cool. Yeah, a little bit of a residential area over here. You got some space. You got just over an acre, but you do have neighbors right there, and you got great views. Cool. It looks clean. Nice high ceilings in the primary. Cool. All right, there you have it. That is Verdi Drive 262, being brought to you by Raymond Stanley of Ray Stanley Properties. Open house today, 10 to 2, asking price 675. 2356 Drive, Highwan Drive, Unit 48. 3-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 2,285 square feet, sitting on, well, it's a townhome, so you don't really have like a lot of land. Built in 1974. So right off of Evergreen Parkway here. So easy in, easy out, easy living. You don't have the lawn maintenance or anything like that. Cool. Nice light, bright floor plan with the wood burning stove. Cool little yard for the pups or the kiddos. Cool. Craig Hafferman is the listing agent. Assist to sell real estate services is the brokerage. 675,000 is the asking price. What are we going up to? 7 million, I think. 7.6 million. We got like five, six of them over 2 million. We got some nice properties. 5886 High Drive. We're gonna just zoom through this one here. Open house 11:30 to 1:30 today. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,704 square feet. The 1.35 acres, built in 1960. There we go. All right. Have a unique place to put a fireplace in the kitchen there. Mm, yeah, I don't love the fireplace position. I like that paint color though. Cool. Looking good. Brought to you by Chelsea Harold of Golba Group Real Estate. Asking price is 680,000. 41 Demarcus Road over in Bailey. Open house today, 12 to 2. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,644 square feet. Sitting on 1.23 acres, built in 1999. Where at in Bailey? All right, off of Gap Road here. Not too far off of 119, but you are in the middle of Netherland and Blackhawk. Probably going to Netherland more. Go over to Eldora Ski Resort. I like the exterior. I like that garage. Cool. Could use some color in there. Carpet looks a little bit rough. All right, you're nestled in there though. Looks good. Come check it out. And if you guys want to see if any of these in all their glory, just go to my website moxiepropertygroup.com. It is linked with the local MLS, and you can choose your adventure where you want to go. This is being brought to you by Melissa Miller of HomeSmart. Open house today, 12 to 2. Asking price $699,900. All right. If you are 55 plus, I got a spot for you here. Rocky Mountain Village Estates, Unit 311. This is a 55 plus community. Uh, well positioned right in the heart of Evergreen, right off of Evergreen Parkway there, right by Bergen Parkway. So amazing location to get over to the grocery store, walkability to the yoga studio, easy living, easy mountain living. Oh yeah, nice big floor plan on this one. Unit 311, I'm guessing it's on the third floor, which is sweet. You can see the Safeway grocery store out your window. Get a mountain view and a grocery store view. What? Unbelievable. They got like a little like community room, little fitness center in the building. Sometimes parking. Nice, there you go. Nice little rooftop balcony there. There's your neighbor. There's the commons area, little fitness center, workshop, garage. Love it. Being brought to you by Kathleen Stump of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Asking price 740,000. 34273 Ponca Road. Kathleen Stump's other listing. There you go, girl. Good job. 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,605 square feet. Sitting on 1.01 acre. I like the little round. Oh, I like the interior too. I like the little turret thing. Where are we? All right, so we're back Pine Junction area, kind of the corner of Pine Junction there with the views. Nice tongue and groove ceiling. I like the archways. Oh, a couple different fireplaces. Cool. Looks good. Looks clean. Kathleen Stump is the listing agent. 750 is the asking price. 4 Gap Road over in Blackhawk. We were just here over on Gap Road. Here's another one. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,784 square feet. Sitting on 1.76 acres, built in 2001. Cool, nice, light, bright, big kitchen. You got another little studio homestead over here. Cool. I mainly want to see the homestead. Show me the homestead. Show me inside. No, no. What a tease. What a tease. Cool. All right. All right. Well, you get both two houses in one price. Heather Gray with Netherland Property Access is that, the listing agent here. 750 is the asking price. Also at 750. 27506 Mountain Park Road over in Evergreen. This looks, where is this? It's like the Homestead neighborhood. No, up Bear Mountain. So just behind Evergreen here. And parking is sometimes a pain in the butt here, but it looks like you got a ton of good parking over here. And another one with it looks like it has a little studio. When was this built? 1950s? 1946. All right. Little kitchenette downstairs. A studio, a hot tub. Yeah, Jamma, that'd be a good spot to make some YouTube videos. Faux show. So you work from home, but you need to get out of the office or out of the house. There you go. Points for, oh, I thought that was one long continuous slide. All right, man. Have a good day. Have a great weekend. Yeah, we'll go sling some arrows. I'm gonna watch Hunger Games first. Stephanie Duncan is the listing agent. 750 is the asking price. 80 Fawn Road. This is Adrian Herzog with LPT Realty's listing. 80 Fawn Road. It's a 5 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,580 square footer, sitting on 1.21 acres, built in 1977 with the solar up top. Back in the Berlin, kind of the Berlin Ranchettes area. I don't know if you exactly call that still the Berlin Ranchettes. Nice flat usable driveway, decks on decks, hot tub, hot and bubbly, big porch. Everybody likes a big old deck. Ooh, we got a lot of furniture in here. See past the furniture. You got lots of good space in here. Yeah, nice big kitchen. Very inviting. They just have so much furniture in here. Compact, tightly, tightly fit. But look, tons of counter space. Nice island. They've just got so much stuff. So much lighting too. Okay, we get aquamarine layer or life bedroom. Gosh, these guys love collecting stuff. Booze. Okay. Smart storage, I guess. You have all that stuff. Chicken coop with a big old turkey in there and ducks and flat usable, somewhat flat. I mean, flat for the mountains. Usable land, looks like a home generator there. Workshop, cisterns. Cool. Adrian Herzog with LPT Realty is asking 765 for this one. 730 Coal Creek Road. This is Coal Creek Canyon. Open house today, 12 to 2, 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,256 square feet, sitting on 2.4 acres, built in 1979. Like big open floor plan with a nice tongue and groove ceilings here. Big old deck. Nice. Flows from the kitchen out to the outside to the living room. Nice sunroom, great yoga spot there. You are on a hill though, so not as much usable acreage over here, but you got some. A good entertaining spot. Looks like a tile roof too, which is dope. Cool. There you have it. 730 Clear Creek Road, open house today, 12 to 2. Asking price 775. Listing agent Tiffany Shook of Keller Williams. 33 Nova Circle over in Pine Junction neighborhood. This is 4 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 3,250 square feet, sitting on 2.53 acres, built in 1982 with the views. Cool. Cabinets get painted. It changes the whole vibe in that kitchen. All right. Kitchen feels a little bit dated, but you can make some adjustments. Big primary. Have any of you noticed my super sweet new moody color background? Anybody notice? I like it. Dark and moody, like my soul. Cool. All right, this looks clean. Carpeting in a lot of these rooms looks like it could use some love. The flooring is the oldest looking thing on the house here. But cool. There you have it. The Empower team with Kelly Williams GTC asking price 775. Oh, thanks, Shay. Shay Delight and GGB. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm fishing for compliments, right? Fishing for compliments, but yeah. And then I got this fun accent lighting up top there. I can change all kinds of stuff on it. Change the colors. Yeah. Let's take it back though. Mm-mm-mm. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate it, guys. Next up is 570 Columbine Avenue. The Trelora team. I haven't seen them on friggin' selling homes in a year or so. Trelora still at it. 3 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, 1,806 square feet. Sitting on 1.17 acres, built in 1963. Lookout Mountain neighborhood. Cool. I like Lookout Mountain neighborhood. You're kind of tucked over here in an island by yourself. Well, not by yourself. There's a bunch of people up there, but a lot of bikers on the road just paddling. But then you can easy access out back out to 40 to 70 and back down the hill. You could take this windy road, put on your rollerblades, pretty much all downhill, get down to downtown Golden. It's going to be a hard rollerblading back up though. Your legs will be thick. Cool. Not, I mean, not really doing a whole lot for me here, but I really like the area. All right. Looks lush. It's a very lush grass there for the area. You get a little seasonal stream coming through here too with the little homestead. Okay. I like the exterior better than I like the interior. Folk show. Asking price 799,000. Well done with the moodiness. Thank you. Appreciate it. 14271 Jubilee Trail. Okay. Get some iPhone photos here. 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,579 square feet. Sitting on 9.27 acres. Some good acreage there. This is the Pine Junction neighborhood. Doesn't look like Pine Junction neighborhood to me. Not the Pine Junction neighborhood, but close to it. Rustic, I guess the purchase price is a lot of the acreage there. Nice metal roof. Yeah, it needs some work. You don't have a kitchen. Looks like a project that somebody bailed on, which is great because you get to make it your own, right? All right. We have a bailed on project here. Somebody went over budget, changed their plans, but there you have it, 9 acres, 9 plus acres. Being brought to you by Hillary Walsh of Remax. Asking price is 799,000. 15 Hard Scrabble Road. This is a 5 bedroom. What up, Leonard? What Sean Murphy? Bam, 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 bam. Moxie, yeah, uncut. What up, dude? Happy Saturday, Leonard. 5 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 2,627 square feet. Hard Scrabble makes me feel like it's hard to get to. It's not too bad. It's up Cold Creek Canyon, right by Wonder View, which typically means you have a wonderful view. The lot sizes aren't too big over here. And look at those rock outcroppings. Those could be your rock outcroppings. Access and driveway. Oh, you got two big 2-car garage. Okay. Wonder View. House looks clean. Nice boob light up top. You got a step down here. Looks like some add-ons to this house. Yeah. Don't love it. That kitchen kind of feels like it's pushed in the corner there. This is one of those ones you got to get in there, feel the flow. The flow might be off. Like, you ever just meet somebody and you're like, the vibe is off? You're like, something about that person. I want to like them, but something weird. That's kind of this one with me. Rooms look very small. Yeah. Yeah, you got to go see this one in person. The garage is probably the nicest thing about it. This looks like it's above the studio. Oh, you got a little kitchenette. You could rent this top part out here. All right, you looking to house hack? Here you go. 15 Hard Scrabble Road. Janet Ingvelsden is the listing agent with Worth Clark Realty. Asking price 825,000. Next up, look at all that green grass. 1345 Witter Gulch Road, Upper Bear Creek neighborhood in Evergreen, but you are in Clear Creek County, which means you have slightly better taxes than Jefferson. This is 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,570 square feet, sitting on 2.4 acres. Holler. Built in 1985. So Witter Gulch could mean a lot of things. This one means um, Witter Gulch can go all the way up. Yeah, all the way to 103. But you're kind of towards the back bottom, if that makes sense. But right by Stagecoach, so you can easily shoot out over to Evergreen Parkway. And I forget one of the schools is right over here. Not Ken Carroll, not no, it's King's something, I forget. But let's look at the house. Love the entrance. Love the usable acreage. Cool. Some water features and it's flagstone, chill backyard, 2-car garage. They must have took these photos like a month ago when we had all that rain because the grass typically isn't that green out here without some type of irrigation. And I highly doubt they have irrigation up at this property. But cool. It's nice and quiet back there. You'll see stars. Double oven. What are you guys getting into this weekend? Anything good after this? I have to shoot down the hill. I got a listing in Sunnyside neighborhood. I got to go down there to get photography for. Then I got to come back up here. I shot a bunch of videos on Thursday. Shot I think 5 new reels. Sent them to my editor, and she's like, "Hey man, there's no audio on these videos." I'm like, "Oh, criminy!" I've done that so many times. Hey buddy, big boy, getting into the rut season here. Yeah, I like this property. I like you're not too far off the road there, but you tucked back, private acreage, seasonal stream. That's what's up. Thanks, Leonard. Yeah, I just painted the backdrop like 2 weeks ago. Because I'm trying to lean into more luxury stuff. My girlfriend's like, you need to upgrade some of the stuff going on in the background. I mean, she says this looks like it's a Christmas thing, and I said, well, that's funny that you mentioned that because that is a Christmas decoration, but it's a deer and it's gold and it's very on brand. So that and but he's not. There's no way. I'm not getting rid of the Sasquatch. Here, I'll show you guys some of the. Yeah, that's luxury. Not getting rid of the Sasquatch, carrying the Tommy knockers. Not definitely not getting rid of this Tommy knocker here. He's cool. What can go? I'm not getting rid of Lincoln with the shades. I mean, the Viking hat could probably go. That's for if I see some Viking appliances. I don't know. I don't know. We're working on it. She's an interior designer and has better tests than me. Deer equals luxury. Yeah, I hear you, man. Uh, cool. Tracy Moeller with Compass is the listing agent for this. 839,000. I'm more of a talker, less of a designer. You haven't figured that out yet. 27842 Bonanza Drive. 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,752 square feet. I even have like when people when I go to a listing consultation and people are like, oh, should we do this? Should we do that? I'm like, I have a staging consultation staging consultant. Let me get her in here. She's going to give you better recommendations. Plenty of times I've gone into a listing appointment. It's like, yeah, I might do this. And then the staging consultant comes by and she's like, I wouldn't do that. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to shut up. I'm just going to sell houses. I'm not going to stage houses. Stay in my lane. That's what I'm going to do. Bonanza Drive being brought to you by Anastasia Johnston. This is of Madison Company Properties. 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,752 square feet, sitting on 1.04 acres, built in 1986. Where are we? Okay, down 73, just past Marshdale area. Well, Marshdale's up here. So kind of past the meadows too. I forget what this high view. I forget what this area is called. Like Valley High, I think it's called. Valley High neighborhood. Let me see if I'm. Yeah, Valley High. Valley High subdivision. Damn, I freaking nailed it. Sick. All right. Well, that's where we're at. Nice views too, up the top of the hill here. Ooh, I love this sunroom. I'm not a big fan of a hot tub in the house, but I kind of like that setup. Yeah, really nice property. Easy access. Aspen Park, go south. Evergreen Lake, go north. Cool, light, bright, great tongue and groove. I mean, nothing's over the top. Cabinets could use updating, but the space in the area, the location of this property is chef's kiss. And you get all the elk coming through here just nibbling. Bonanza is my favorite location, favorite property so far, but I'm sure they get nicer as we go higher in price point. Cool. 840,000. It's yours. I can get it for you for less, I'm assuming. 8650 South Farrell. It's a interesting, not Farrell, Farrell Road. Carol Brooks with Applicable Solutions Realty is the listing brokerage. This is a two-bedroom, three-bathroom, 2,209 square feet, 13.4 acres, built in 1973. Over it says Morrison here. Ooh, back doubleheader ranch area. So not too far off 285. Some of these doubleheader ranch properties too. I don't love them. There's some new construction right here, right off of 285. And they're like $1 million houses, but I'm like, I can see and hear 285 slow closely. So this one, I like it. It's back far enough off of here. Cool. All these nice aspen trees. Okay. Kitchen could be remodeled. Yeah. It looks so empty. Like, where's your? Do you not have an oven? Oh, there's your little oven. Yeah, you could reconfigure that, but the tongue and groove, the bones of the house are looking solid. Let's continue that conversation. What are you guys up to? Anything exciting? I know we got kids back in school. A lot of people vacation is over. Football season is upon us. What do you guys have going on this weekend? Give me something good. Give me something bad. Even if you're a homebody, I'm a bit of a homebody. Um, a lot of people think because I'm on YouTube and stuff that I'm super social, but I have a social battery that goes boo 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 real quick. But it's also I think because I have not drank this year at all, and not because I had a problem. In fact, more people like me when I drink. I'm definitely more fun. I'm a happy drinker. But yeah, if I'm not going out drinking, I'm like, what am I doing out of here? I just go home. I just go to bed. I'm getting old, guys. Getting old. I like it though. Carol Brooks, Applicable Solutions, the listing agent, 845,000. Anybody else team bedtime at 8:30? Team melatonin at 8 o'clock? I love it. I love being older. We're going over to 188 Ponderosa Way, three bedroom, two bathroom, 1,856 square feet, 3.2 acres, built in 1971. Over in Nederland, we hardly get any Nederland. Oh, look at this. Nice, usable. Look at that spread. Cool. Yeah, we really don't get any properties over here. It looks like it backs to a bunch of maybe forest land over here. But you're back in it. Cool. Very quiet. Tons of star peeping over here. Light, bright, looking good. I am such a not a fan of these big open showers that are kind of I don't know how popular. I'm seeing them a bunch though, but it just looks so cold. I want glass around me. I want to get that steam going. Cool. It looks like it's been remodeled. It looks like it needs a little bit of character. It looks like it needs some of your love. Will you love it? Cool. Big shop, big track. Oh yeah, get the toys, boys or ladies. Chicken coop. You got a little homestead over here. Gigi says, yes, early to bed. Lately, it's still light out. I know when I retire, look out the window, views are blessed with. Yeah. Yeah, Berlin Ranchettes, you guys have amazing views over there. Um, yeah, that's I kind of like the time change. Last year when the time change happened, it was like I was going to bed at 8 and getting up at 4. And I was like, I got so much done because I go to jujitsu at 6:30. So it was like I get up at 4, do some yoga, stretch out, get myself going. And then when I get to jujitsu, everyone is just they just woken up like half an hour ago. I'm like, I'm amped, I'm ready to go. We're going over to GGB's area. We're going to 1889 Berlin Drive over in Bailey. This is a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,934 square footer. Nice log cabin home. Built in 1992, sitting on 2.25 acres. Easy back in Berlin Ranchettes area. Get a little bit further back there, maybe 10 minutes to get out. I love the log cabin look though, and the hot tub. Oh, and you got all these outbuildings and the views, with just what Gigi was talking about. Oh, this is rustic, rustic. Okay. This is gonna be too much for some people. It feels a little bit darker, but man, you get that fire going. It is a cozy cabin vibe. I don't know what you do here to lighten this up too, because you hate to paint. You don't want to paint that. Some people would. Some people would paint these beams. It's a tough decision to make. It's super rustic. Everything, everything, wood everywhere. Cool. You got a little cowboy set up over here. Whoa, that looks huge. Like you need like a platform tub in this one. Those were they a clawfoot tub? This claw feet are huge. You like this? You like the vibe on this one? Yeah, it looks a little nooky inside though. A lot of little nooks, but definitely a chill hang. Usable acreage, a little studio here. Cool. Shayla Cole is the listing agent with Keller Williams. Asking price 850. GGB is a fan. 11953 South Maxwell Hill Road over in Deer Creek neighborhood. So it's kind of tucked back in there. 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,375 square feet, 15.6 acres. Gadzooks. You're about 20 minutes to 470 here. So it's a little bit back in there. So coming back down to Deer Creek Road. And the one, Shadow Mountain, Trappers, Elk Mountain, High Country Trail. Oh yeah, I looked at this one. I was back up a High Country Trail just yesterday looking at a property, but you're taking Deer Creek Canyon. I mean, two ways out. If you want to stay in the mountains, take Pleasant Park Road, take you right over to Aspen Park. Or if you need to get down to the airport or something, you're taking Deer Creek Canyon Road, shoots you right out by Chatfield Reservoir, and swing around the city here, all the way up to the airport. Boom. But nice and quiet, great stargazing. Looks like it looks like you're north facing a little bit. So the sun, you're gonna get that morning sun less in the afternoon. Another woodsy. Whoa, that is a huge space. You need to stage that space. That's so big. Oh, you got a pond. You got a homestead here. I don't know how you try to grow anything up here there though. I just see all the elk and deer coming up and just crushing that. Cool. Good setup. That's a good spread. Those are all your photos, 15 of them. Nicholas Connolly of Keller Williams is your listing agent at 860 is your asking price. 11049 Schweigert Avenue over in Conifer. Sold a house on Schweigert before. So you're back in Ullman, off Ullman Park Road. So that last one was further down Pleasant Park Road, right over here off of Maxwell Hill Road. You're I think I timed it when I had a listing over at Ullman Park Road. It's 8 minutes to Ullman Park Road, and then about 5 more minutes here. I'm 90% sure this is a school bus route. I know Pleasant Park Road definitely is. So easy uh, easy access out. It's fairly flat too. So then it'll take you right out by Aspen Park. So it does is a little residential over here. Your unincorporated Jefferson County. Nice flat usable land. Nice. One of the nicer houses over here, I'd say. Some of them are pretty small. So this is a beast for the neighborhood. Minty green walls, nice kitchen, nice island, good flow, and the views. So pretty usable acreage over here too. It's fairly flat. You do get a good amount of snow. All right, I see you. That first picture, maybe it was that that last one I was looking at? Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I got my houses mixed up. Sometimes the client will be like, "Hey, remember that listing that we looked at 3 weeks ago?" I'm like, "Pfft, not really. I look at hundreds of homes a week. Like it's hard to remind myself of all of them. Rachel Mulvihill of Keller Williams is the listing agent. 895,000. 3959 Ponderosa Lane over in the Highland Hills neighborhood. Looks like I can see Evergreen Parkway over here. You might be actually Evergreen Parkway might be right here by you. This is a 4 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 4,020 square footer sitting on 0.767 acres, built in 1964. Yeah, you're right on Evergreen Parkway, so you will have the road noise. I mean, if easy access is important to you, then this is the spot. Shopping, lake, hiking, everything right out by you. Look at that deck. Big wraparound deck. Big garage. Landscaping could use a little bit of love, but the bones are good. Views out the window, stacked rock fireplace, big old kitchen. You could fit an island in there. Nice pantry, little coffee bar area. Good location. Looks like boiler heat. Big basement. Built 1950, I think 54, 64. So the ceilings aren't too high. A lot of popcorn ceiling down there. Whoa. What is this space? Was this the Wow, okay. I thought that was a big garage. No, it's a whatever you want. Start a yoga studio, whatever you want. You put a renter over here. Okay, okay. Cool. Being brought to you by Diane Florschutz of Wildflower Realty, asking price 925,000. Open house today, 11 to 1. 4642 Plenter Lane over in Evergreen. This is it looks like about the same neighborhood. No, maybe this is Bear Mountain. Let's see. Yeah, you are just behind the lake there. You skedaddle, you're right by Cactus Jack's here. Basically, yeah, right behind the little shopping center. This is where the the parking lot that used to be free. This is where I'd always tell people, like, local secret, this parking lot up in here across from Cactus Jack's was the place to park. They now charge you to go over there, but if you go to one of the stores, they'll give you a 2-hour voucher for your parking. But cool. Yeah, one of the original homesteads back in here, built in 1925. You should have a view of Evergreen Lake too. Deck looks updated. Cute. Cabinets look old, but they've been painted. Low ceilings. It's a 1930s house, but that access is incredible. Cool. Smaller rooms. Again, it's an older house. Location, location, location on this one. You could easily walk to everything Evergreen downtown, go catch some great music. Well, there's a big king size bed in that primary. Sorry, I know I'm flying through these. A good size primary. Cool, I dig it. Being brought to you by Christy Blanchon of Rhythm Realty, asking price 925, open today 11 to 3. 1059 Snyder Mountain Road. This is going to be a good one. Let's play the game. What's my elevation? Because Snyder Mountain Road can get fairly up there. I'm going to guess 9,200 feet. 91, close, close. What was I, 64 feet off? Not bad, not bad. Open house Wednesday, 5 to 7, 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,293 square feet. We got acreage over here then? 1.55 acres. All right, let's see. I'll show you where Snyder Mountain is. So yeah, you're back up there at a Witter Gulch neighborhood. So yeah, you're tucked back in there. So very quiet, great stargazing. You're Clear Creek County, so lower taxes, but you're back in there for sure. Oh, I love the big, big girthy logs there. Cool. Nice outdoor space with the views. Those rock outcroppings, those could be your rock outcroppings. Nobody ever knows that they want a nice rock outcropping until they get one on the property. It's not a must-have on anybody's list, but when you get a cool one, you're like, "That's pretty sick. I dig that." Yeah, it looks super clean, super updated, sturdy ass house. There you go. Open house, like I said, Wednesday, 5 to 7. Landon Pasley with Nav Real Estate is the listing agent. Asking price is 949,000. 225 Spring Drive over in Pine. This is a 4 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 4,309 square feet. Sitting on 4.13 acres, built in 1992. Okay, so you are back end of Pine Junction area. So another area, very quiet. You have tons of state and national, more state park around you here. Outbuilding looks like it has a studio up there. Huge deck, popcorn ceiling. Caught my eye right away. Looks like electric baseboard heat. Look at that flat usable land though. Oh, giant shop. Let's check out the shop. Okay, we're getting a lot of drone. Okay, usable land. Is this the shop now? You got to show us like the shop and then show us the interior to let us know what we're entering in. You got to tell the story with the photos because I think we're all a little confused of where we're at. This is one you got to go see in person, IRL. So if you want to do that, go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com, hit my favorite button. Well, I'll give you some options. You can go to Mr. Murphy directly on my wireless communication device right there, 720-679-5445. Or on my website, contact us. I love that button. Contact us. Tell me a little bit about what's going on. I'll reach out. We'll set up a consultation. Cool. There's a good spread, though. Being brought to you by Lisa Keener of Coldwell Banker Realty. Asking price 950,000. Going over to Blackhawk. Blackhawk, probably top agent over in Blackhawk. I feel like, I mean, he works Blackhawk in Central City almost exclusively. Tony Thorpe with Crocker Realty, 602 Dory Lakes Drive, 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,212 square feet, sitting on 1.16 acres, built in 1995. Nice, thick, high end dimensional shingle there. Dory Lakes is about 15 minutes to get back to Blackhawk area. And it's a nice little community over in there, access to the lakes. I like it. Cute little neighborhood. Nice, another log cabin vibe. Decks on decks. Yeah, so you see some newer construction homes around here. Cool. Nice big kitchen. Rustic charmer. Okay. Getting fit, staying fit out here. Kettlebells swinging. Big garage, digging it. Tony Thorpe, Crocker Realty is the listing agent. 975 is the listing price. Come and get it. Breaking that $1 million price point with 214 Shoot Road over in Golden. This is 3 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 3,683 square feet, sitting on 3.65 acres. It's a good spread. That is a good spread. Oh, off of Gross Dam Road. So you're in the thick of it. Again, another property like commuting downtown regularly is it's a drive. It's a drive for sure. But you're in the mix of the mountains there, and you get some good acreage for the price. Real nice and quiet over here. Tons of great aspen trees. Double oven, giant island. Hmm. Nice railing. Very mountain vibe. Whoa. Okay, nice shower. I like it. Looks well equipped if you're just want to be a little hermit up in the mountains like me and you just want to stay in your spot. There you go. You got everything in here. You got your office, you got your workout studio, nice big garage with the finished flooring. Looks good. Oh, the toys. Yeah. Hell yeah. Big shop. All right. All right. Looking good. Being brought to you by Carrie Buck Backoffer. Sorry, girl, butchered that. Asking price is 1,085,000. 25997 Mountain View Road. Being brought to you by Ann Lennon of Kentwood Real Estate. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,754 square feet, sitting on zero point 0.7 acres. Built in 1927. She's old. This is the Mount Vernon neighborhood. So, unlike that last one, this one has great access back down the hill, right by I 70, but far enough back you're not going to be able to hear it at all. You get the Mount Vernon, like community, not like clubhouse, kind of, I guess maybe you call it a clubhouse, but crazy easy access back down the hill. Definitely when you could commute downtown regularly. You're probably 15 minutes to get back down the hill. Cool. Little bit of the old, little bit of new. That's a fun room. Nice decks. Oh, a decks. I wouldn't say that's a nice deck. Looks like the roof looks like it could use some love too. Good usable land though. That deck looks better. Cool. And there's the clubhouse from Mount Vernon. You got pickleball, you got pool, you got a hang. I think there's a little restaurant in there even. So that's one of the big pluses of that neighborhood. Cool. I dig it. Asking price 1,125,000. 1362 Pine Valley Road. This is 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,038 square feet over in Evergreen. So back up 66, 103, basically 103. But easy access right back out to Buchanan Park, all things Evergreen happening right over here. So that's a good location and you're tucked back in there. Cool. Looks like a nice traditional house. Windows look updated. Kitchen looks great. Little eat-in, small dining area, eat-in kitchen. Nice primary suite. Cool. Looks good. Life is not measured by how many breaths we take, but the moments that take our breath away. Beautiful. Cool. A lot of trees right around the property. All right, there you have it. Holly Mitchell with High Point Homes is the listing agent. 1,129,000. I'm gonna let you guys gawk at this Genesee home here. I have to take a quick bio break. Have had too much coffee. I'll be right back. 30 seconds. All right, that was 40 seconds. My bad. All right, we're back. We're back, people. We're going over to Genesee, another easy commute home. I like the Genesee neighborhood. You have access to two different like clubhouses over there with fitness center. One of them has a pool, pickleball courts, all kinds of good stuff. So very quiet neighborhood back here. Cool. So we were just over here across the way on Mount Vernon, but this is equally easy to get back down the hill. Very quiet neighborhood. There's nothing going on back here other than residential and clubhouses. So um, nobody's just driving around back in here. So quiet. You don't typically have large lots either, but they did a good job of like positioning the homes so you're not right on top of each other. Uh, 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,224 square feet, built in 1978, sitting on 0.41 acres. Cool. Okay. Feel like this needs some rock facade on here. Big old bay window to sit with your big old bay. You could fit multiple bays on there, ladies. Cool. And the dining room goes right through the kitchen, double oven. Nice. Cool. Looks like your primary there. Oh, we got 3 levels on this house. Interesting. Nice little den office space there. No windows though. I need a window in my office. Otherwise, I feel like I'm in a casino. I don't know what time of day it is. I'll just end up working all day. Big garage. Okay, solar on top. Looking good. Cool. That is being brought to you by Jessica Prozaposa. Some people have some crazy names. Jessica Proza Prozapos Proz Prosapos Prosapos. I don't know. Sean Murphy is easy. Nobody has a hard time with Sean Murphy until I go to Asia, Southeast Asia. They still call me Cian. Like, I guess you guys never seen that name before. And it looks like that's how you would say it. Engel and Vokers is the brokerage. 12 to 2 today is the open house. 1.25 is the asking price. 7643 red. Excuse me. Uh 7643 Red Fox Drive over in the Evergreen Meadows neighborhood. Look how meadowy it is. 5 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 4,225 square feet. Over in the Marshdale neighborhood. 2.2 acres, 2.02 acres. Let's check it out. So this is you got the Marshdale Marshburger, you get the gas station, those are right here. And so you're just down kind of right between Marshdale and Evergreen Meadows neighborhood. Nice big open skies, all the elk coming through here. Looks like you have a couple of different roof types. Cool. Not much for curb appeal, but let's see the inside. Okay. Nice big kitchen. Big kitchen with the Viking appliances. Oh wait, no, no, that's not Viking. The red knobs. That's ow Wolf appliances. Sorry, I had my appliances all screwed up. Okay. I like it. I don't love it. I like the area. cool. It's fine to me. I like it. I again don't love it, but cool. Don Zalfa is the listing agent with Coldwell Banker Realty, asking price 1.4 million. 8838 a Hill View Road. This is Doubleheader Ranch neighborhood. Look at the you get the mountain view, and that is the city. So this must be a morning shot. You got the horizon coming up here. 3 bedroom, or the sun coming up over the horizon. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,232 square feet, sitting on 42.23 acres. Woo! Giddy up. Let's get these horses going. Built in 1930. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm a morning, like as sunset over the mountains is cool, but the sun coming over the horizon like that, that is more my vibe. You get a horse around in here. The kitchen is lacking. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's do you get two kitchens there? Okay. A little confused. Must be this other house up here up top. Like the deck. Beautiful. Okay. All right, a lot of stacked rock fireplace, great views, chill sitting area. Uh, uh, I'm sure you could do something else with this. It's just got too much going on. Like this stone, which is different than this stone. Then you got the stacked rock, the tongue groove. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. You just got so many elements. This is like Captain Planet House. You get that was stupid. That was a stupid reference. Earth, Wind, Fire, Rock, Heart. Um, yeah, there's just a lot. Eclectic style. I mean, you get the original homestead, then you have stucco over here. I don't know. But you get 46 acres that close because you are very close to 285 here. Easy access back down the hill, probably 10 minutes to get back down, 15 minutes to get back down to the front range. This is being brought to you by Tracy Moeller of Compass. They are asking 1.5 million. 32 160 Aspen Meadow Drive. This is 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 2,878 square feet, sitting on 4.97 acres, built in 2003. Shadow Mountain neighborhood. How far back? More like Brook Forest. Cool. So easy access to Evergreen Lake here. If you want to shoot out to Aspen Park, you could take Blue Creek Road, get over to Aspen Park. So nice, kind of in the middle of everything, in the middle of Evergreen House here. Cool. Nice big open floor plan. Nice appliances. Nice office. Yep. And this is classic Shadow Mountain area Brook Forest views here. Nice basement. Doesn't feel very basementy at all. Wild ain't for taming. There you go. Cool. Yeah. Trang Yannick is the or Yannick is with Madison Company Properties as the listing agent. They're having an open house today, 1 to 3, and they're asking 1.525 million. 1405 Meadow Rose Drive. Open house today, 10 to 1. This is over in Genesee South neighborhood. Look at that rolling meadow mountain view. Freaking love that. 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 4,002 square feet, sitting on 0.42 acres, built in 1984. Let's see what part of Genesee. Okay, so just off of Genesee Ridge, which is kind of the main corridor back in there. So you'll have a little bit of traffic coming by you here, but looks like the house is positioned that you're not going to see it. Cool. Giant open floor plan, updated kitchen. I'm going to text this one to a client here. Hey, Bill and Kathy, I'm interested to get your opinion on 1405 Meadow Rose Drive over in Genesee. Cool. Nice primary. You get those little air conditioner units up here. You typically see those when it looks like they have forced air too. So typically you could have pumped in the central AC into those, but the primary suite is awesome. Look at that freaking closet. Yeah, it looks like a freaking Nordstrom with your washer and dryer in there. What is this for? That for quilting? It looks like a high-tech quilting table. What anybody know what this is? What is that? Typically, you see all kinds of quilts on the wall when you get a quilter. Cool. All right. All right. I think it's oh, that other house is so close. Actually, looking at the proximity to the neighbor and it's right off of Genesee Village Road, it might not be your favorite. All right. Being brought to you by AK Riley. Open house today, 10 to 1. Asking price 1.8. Golden Gate Canyon is where we're heading to next. This is a lovely 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,992 square footer sitting on a 40-acre lot. Come get some. This is 27033 Fia Gulch Road. Yeah, you're not too far actually. You're not too far up there from Golden, so you could commute, especially if you lived and worked in Golden. It'd be easy access. 40 acres is sweet. Rustic. Oh, nice kitchen. Great views. You got the city view and the mountain view there. Oh, that's a good shot. Big old basement, big old shop, horse property. Look, it's connected to the house. Oh, that's like a little living area. Cool. There you have it. This is Joshua Collins with Colorado Highlands Realty LLC's property. Asking price $1,874,200. 3942 South Palo Verde Road over in Evergreen. Where is this? 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,182 square feet. That looks like Evergreen Parkway right there. Yeah, that looks like the grocery store. Sitting on 3.67 acres. Yeah, those are those newer construction townhomes going on over there. So where's this house at? This right here. Interesting. Okay, okay. Easy in, easy out. You'll hear Evergreen Parkway though. That's your spread right there. You can show the house. They have no interior photos, which typically means it might be rough or it might be amazing. You guys see this one? Call me. We'll go check it out. Being brought to you by Wishelbaum. Jim Wishelbaum of Legacy 100 Real Estate Partners LLC. Asking price $1,999,950, which is, well, you should just make it 2 million because you will get those people that are searching 2 million plus. 7551 Blue Creek Road. This is 2 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 3,332 square feet. Only 2 bedrooms in 3,000 plus square feet. Marshdale neighborhood, sitting on 30.24 acres. Nice. Oh, I see this one all the time. I see this one all the time. This is right off of Blue Elk Road. Um, South Blue Creek, no Elk. South Blue Creek. I see this all the time. And yeah, there's always all kinds of cars back there, like people live there. So it's like a giant barn with the house attached. Super unique. And this is a beautiful meadow over here. They get fenced up into the woods there as well. All right. I am excited to see this one. Yeah, it's like the bottom is just all horse stables and giant meadow. Jeez. Yeah, those horses are living their best life. All right. It kind of looks like a you can see out into the horse arena there. All right. Very uninspiring inside, but so unique. Great acreage right in the middle of Evergreen. Okay. Okay. Kind of kind of wild. All right. It's one of a kind. It is for sale. Interesting property. Don Zalfa with Coldwell Banker Realty is the listing agent. 2.25 million is the asking price. 21579 Cabrini Drive, Lookout Mountain neighborhood, right by Mother Cabrini's shrine. I'm guessing here. 6 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 3,800 square feet, sitting on 0.94 acres, built in 1972. So you're, yeah, Mother Cabrini's shrine right here. So you probably have amazing city view here and easy access right off of I-70 here to get back down the hill. Okay. Got some unique properties at the top of the list this week. Cool. Nice kitchen, double oven. All right. A lot of brick. I like the brick. I like that shower. That's sweet. All right. It's a great property. Easy access, plenty of space, and it looks clean. Not everything's completely updated, but a little studio you could rent out with the mother-in-law or the teenager out there. They'll be living their best life. Cool. Usable acreage. All right. All right. Being brought to you by Kimberly Dempsey of Realty One Group Premier. Asking price is 2.4 million. 31271 Island Drive over in Evergreen. This is 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, 5,729 square feet, sitting on 0.45 acres, built in 2001. Looks like Highwan neighborhood. Yep, you're definitely in the Highwan area here. So easy access over to Elk Meadow, Bergen Park, public water, public sewer. You're a residential area. You do have like a little HOA. You have to abide by their rules, but they'll take care of the roads over there for you. Looks like you're right off the golf course too. Yep. Wow, that's an awesome open floor plan. Nice. Cool. Big basement. Nice outdoor sitting area. Looking good. Helen Kaya of Redfin is the listing agent. Ask your price 2,595,000. Over back staying in Evergreen here. We are in I don't know where this is actually. Where is this? Sky Hill Drive. Okay, so you're actually Chief Hosa. No, 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 no. You're off of Evergreen Parkway here. I don't think I've ever gone up this back in here. Interesting. Okay, okay. Check it out. What do we have? 4 bedroom, 4 bathroom, 5,155 square feet, sitting on 10 acres, built in 1997. Nice roof, nice views, double oven, good kitchen. Oh man, they must have they got snow in the mountains when they take these photos. They did get hail over there a couple weeks ago. Maybe that's yeah, that's looks like They took these photos about a month ago when they got hail up in the area. Cool, but it looks clean. Oh, I love the circle driveway. You're back at the end of this, so super quiet. Nobody coming back there. You walk around naked. Nobody will see you through any of the windows, which is, I think, it's something we all aspire for. Cool. I dig it. Michelle Crawford is the listing agent. She's with Compass. They're asking 2,820,000. We got two to go. 1101 County Road 99. This is a three-bedroom, one bathroom, 1,224 square footer, sitting on 62.11 acres, built in 2001. Very tall house here. Yeah, so you're basically Netherland. You're pretty far up there. So Netherland would be where you'd be doing your shopping and dining. Got the solar, got the acreage, got the metal roof. Paying for the acreage here. You're not paying for the photos. Okay. What is that? What are we doing up there? Why would you even bother putting that there? Okay. You get the stream. I guess you get the outdoors. You get good space. I don't know. I don't know. Good luck. Good luck to you guys. You got all the wildlife. You can go hunting on your own property. Asking price 4.9 million. See how that one goes. Uh, is it Teresa Holder with Remax as the listing agent? Oh man. Good luck. Asking price 4.9 million. And lastly, but not leastly, oh, we've seen this one before, but it's such a sick house. We might as well finish. I typically don't show a home twice on this channel, but this is such a sick property. Let's dive in. Six bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, 1,949 square feet. This is 6917 Timbers Drive. This is the uh I think it's called the Timbers neighborhood. So you're right off of Turkey Creek, just past Marshdale here. And at the end of the road, I think you got some acreage on this bad boy too. 30 acres. Yep. You got the exercise. Look, where do you see this property? It's so sick. You got like a guest house, primary estate, and the garage is ridiculous. Fountain features. Like you'll want to be a rapper. Let's look at a rap. Look at this. You live out your hoop dreams. That's the guest house. The main house here. Absolutely gorgeous. Double oven and the Wolf appliances. Look at that portal. This is the primary suite. This is the portal to a different sitting area. And then there's your closet back in the corner there. So sweet. Big old bay window. Looks like you have like a little kitchenette. You get a little you get a little breakfast bar in your freaking bedroom there. And here's your bathroom, your spa. Somebody's got it. Who's got the was the 7.6 million? Who's got it? Let's go. And if you're not in the area, I will happily house sit for you. Look at that pool. It looks like a pond. Awesome. Awesomeness. Is that a pond or is that a pool? I mean, It looks like a pond, but at this price point, I feel like it would be a pool. Cool, that's the garage, giant sauna, horse property, ridiculous, all the elk, and there's Evergreen Meadow, everything there. Lovely. Being brought to you by John Simmons of Real Estate Solutions. Asking price $7.695 million. Dollars. That's sweet property. And so that is it for this week. If you guys want to check out all these properties, taking a deeper dive here, go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. And if you're ready to get started on your journey, reach out to me a couple different ways. You could follow me on the gram. I'm putting up all kinds of fun videos about mountain Colorado living lore from the cities to the summits. I got your back. So definitely go follow me on Instagram. You can email me at sean.murphy@moxiepropertygroup.com. Or, like I said, go to my website, search for homes, and then hit the contact us button when you're getting ready to get started on your journey. So that is it. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.